Okay. As I mentioned, we're going to start seated today. Make yourself like a nice, tall cushion, stack up a few blankets, anything to sit on. We're going to start in a seated butterfly. But make it a really, really wide butterfly. So take your feet away from your groin, bring those feet together, making like a diamond shape, and then take 2 blocks, 1 or 2 blocks, because we're simply going to maybe insert our hands underneath our legs and plant our forehead on the blocks. Just to rest our forehead on the blocks. And you can stack the blocks however it's comfortable for you. Allow your back to round. And simply make your block as tall as you want so that you're nice and comfortable here. Maybe placing both the blocks in the tallest setting. Or just sit up tall with hands on your thighs, shoulders relaxed. Either way. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and let it out. One more time. Deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth. Let all your worries, anxieties go. You're not going to think about any of that for the next 1 hour of practice. Just giving this time to ourselves, our breath and our bodies. Breathing, knowing that you're breathing in. Breathe out, knowing that you're breathing out. One breath at a time. And if your mind wanders, gently, like a puppy, bring it back. Gently, like you're talking to a puppy. Stay with your body. Stay with your breath. Allowing your back to round here, relaxing. Allowing that softness to wash over your back. If you have your forehead on the block, maybe you can roll it out a few times, dropping your anxieties on the block. And all the way into the ground. Few more breaths here. Slowly come back up. And cross your legs, comfortable seated position. I made notes, I'm bringing my notes here. Comfortable seated position, maybe you start with your right ankle in front. Inhale as you sweep both arms up to the sky. Big reach of the side body, palms touch, gaze up at your thumbs. Exhale, palms come to the heart center. Again, big sweep of the arms. Inhale, all the way up to the sky. Exhale, palms come to the heart center. One last time. Inhale, big sweep, big circle of the arms all the way up to the sky. And on the exhale, drop your left hand down, lean over to the left with your right hand, biceps by your ears, no ballet arms. Maybe turning the heart slightly up to the sky so you're not rounding down, but actually twisting your body to face the sky, gazing underneath your armpit if you want. Fingertips reach over to the left. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out. One more deep inhale and exhale it out. Last deep inhale as you reach all the way over to the left. Exhale, right fingers onto the left knee, outside of the left knee. Left fingers circle all the way behind you. Plant your fingers behind you as you twist over to the left. Deep inhale as you sit up tall. Exhale it out. Two more like that. Inhale. Exhale, twisting a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale. And release, come back to the center. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Inhale as you sweep both arms up to the sky. Exhale, drop your right fingers down, lean over to the right with your left fingers reaching over. Twisting your heart up to the sky, maybe even gazing up underneath your armpit. Inhale here. And exhale, breathe into the side body. Inhale. And exhale. Two more like that. Deep inhale. And exhale it out. Last one. Deep inhale. On the exhale, left fingers on the outside of the right knee. Right fingers, big circle over behind you. Place the fingertips behind you as you twist over to the right. Twist from your belly button, sitting up tall. Deep inhale. And exhale it out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Last one, breathing in. And breathing out. And slowly come back to the center. Inhale one more time, sweeping both arms up to the sky. Exhale, take your arms behind you, interlace your fingers, and press those knuckles away from you. Press your heart out front, chin up to the sky, seated cow pose. You have an arch in your back. Your sit bones are rolling forward slightly. Take one more deep inhale. And then on the exhale, sweep your arms forward. Press your back to the back wall. Give a big tree hug. Hug to the tree in front of you. Press those palms out front. Chin to the chest. Seated cat pose. You're rolling slightly back onto your sit bones. Take one more deep inhale here. And one more exhale. We're going to do this one breath to breath. So if you think about it, you usually open your heart on the inhale and close it on the exhale. So you're going to do a cow pose on the inhale and cat pose on the exhale. Inhale. As you sweep your arms behind you, press your knuckles down, open your heart, seated cow pose. Exhale as you bring your arms out front, hug the tree out in front and press your palms out, chin to chest. Two more times like this. Inhale, seated cow. Arching your back, gazing up, rolling forward slightly. Exhale, big tree hug. Press your palms out. Press your back to the back wall. Last time. Inhale, as you sweep your arms behind you, knuckles down, heart up, chest up, arching your back. Exhale, hug your tree in front, press your palms out, chin to chest, belly button to spine. And release. Inhale as you sweep your arms up. Exhale as you fold forward. Allow your head and neck to release. Just let them hang heavy. If you want to make any sort of movement here, like roll from side to side, shaking out those hips, kind of like moving those hips a little bit here. And come up. Press those legs out and shake them out a little bit. Let's go to the 90-90 shin box. So remove the bolster, block, anything that you're sitting on, and bring your feet as wide as the mat. You're going to leave your fingertips behind you for this one. And you're going to simply take your feet as wide as your mat and drop your legs from side to side. 90-90 shin box. Let's add on a little bit to this. So next time, both your knees fall to the left. You're going to reach over to the left and fold. And swing your arms forward. Other side, reach your left arm to the right and fold. 2 more like this, 1 on each side. Swing over to the other side, fold. And swing over to the other side and fold. And let's cross our ankles, roll forward, tabletop. Coming into a tabletop, strong tabletop. So your belly button is slightly tucked in, tail is slightly tucked in. We're going to do the same cat cows here in a tabletop. Fingers are spread wide. Your index finger is kind of sort of pointing forward. Knees are right underneath your hips. On your next inhale, drop your belly, arching your back to gaze up, shoulder blades squeeze back together. Exhale as you press the mat away, belly button to spine, spine to ceiling, tuck your tail and gaze at your belly button. Inhale. Cow pose, happy cow, lifting your tail and heart. Exaggerate the movement in your tail and your neck. Exhale as you press the mat away, tuck your tail in, gaze at your belly button. Notice the stretch all along your back. 2 more like this. Inhale. Cow pose. Exhale. Cat pose. Exaggerating the movement. This should feel really good. Last one. Inhale. Arching the back. Spinal mobility. Exhale. Rounding your back. And come back to a neutral spine. Take your knees wide. Sit back on your heels. You're going to come into child's pose. So sit back on your heels first. Take your knees as wide as is comfortable for you. And slowly, one palm print at a time, one palm at a time, move your fingers forward and allow your body to relax down towards the mat. Your forehead may not touch the mat without your hips lifting off your heels. And that's okay. You can place your forehead on a block if that's comfortable, or roll up a blanket over your heels. Doesn't matter. Again, you'll be rolling your forehead from side to side to drop all your anxieties. You're not thinking about any of that now for this next, maybe, let's see, 45 minutes. Being with your body, with your breath. Noticing that softness wash over your back. Just paying attention to everything that's happening in your body. Notice the heaviness of your chest sinking towards the mat. Notice the heaviness of your hips sinking back towards your heels. And on your next inhale, slowly come up. Walk your hands all the way over to the left. You're going to take a nice side stretch again. So reaching long with your right hand, allow your forehead to relax. If you had the block underneath your forehead, bring it here. And let yourself relax. Breathe into the right side body. So your hands are over to the left. You're reaching with your right arm, getting a nice stretch in the right side body. Deep inhales and exhales. And slowly walking it over to the other side, all the way over to the right. Bring your block if you had it. And allowing yourself to relax, reaching long with the left arm. If you're over to the right, then reach long with your left arm. Breathe into the left side body here. And making that connection with the earth. Being aware of everything, the weight of your body, the weight of your hips. The sound of your breath bouncing off of the mat. Anything you can do to stay here in the present. And slowly come back to the center. Again, coming back into a tabletop, we're going to go into thread the needle just to stretch our thoracic spine. So on your next inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky, following the thumb with your gaze. Exhale as you reach the left arm underneath the right armpit. Your palm faces up to the sky. Reach as far to the right as you can. Inhale one more time, bringing that left hand up, following the thumb with your gaze. Exhale, left arm underneath your right armpit. Reach as far to the right as you can. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale, last time we open up to the sky. Exhale as you reach under this time. Drop your left shoulder and left ear to the mat. Reach as far to the right as you can. Palm faces up. Use your right fingers in front of your face. Or a little bit of press into the fingertips to deepen your twist. You can just stay here, breathe. If you want a side stretch, we just did that, but if you want more, you can reach your right arm out to the front to stretch your side body here. Deep inhales and exhales. Getting a nice thoracic spine rotation here. If you reach your right hand out, bring your right fingertips back in front of your face. Inhale as you reach that left arm up. Again, follow the thumb with your gaze as you open up to the side. Exhale and release. Other side now. Inhale. Right hand up. Follow the thumb with your gaze. Open your heart to the right. Exhale. Right arm underneath your left armpit. Reach as far to the left as you can. Reach, reach, reach. Palm faces up. Inhale. One more time. Reaching that hand up. Following the thumb with your gaze. Exhale as you reach under. Palm faces up. Reach, 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 reach. Last time here as you open up to the sky with your right hand. Exhale as you thread the needle. Right arm underneath your left armpit. Drop your right shoulder to the mat, right ear to the mat. Your palm, the top of your right hand is pressing against outside the mat. Use your left fingers in front of the nose to deepen your twist. Push and twist a little bit deeper. Stay here or reach that left arm out if you go on the other side. Breathe into it. Working out all the stress from our bodies. Really interesting. When we are tense, we start to feel a little bit stiffer, a little bit tighter, start to form some aches and pains. Deep inhales and exhales. Sitting at your chair, you can do these twists that we did, seated twists that we did, and the side stretches, neck stretches. Left fingers back in front of your nose if it's not there already. Inhale as you reach the right arm up to the sky one last time, following the thumb with your gaze. Exhale as you set it down. Let's move our palms. Actually, let's sit back and do shoulder flossing. Now that I've talked about tension in your shoulders as when you get anxious about something, so sit back on your heels. If it's not easy for you to sit back on your heels, take a couple of blocks, plant it underneath your bump, and sit on it. It doesn't have to be anything like fancy. So if you have your strap, let's do some shoulder flossing. Taking the strap wider than your shoulders, maybe a lot wider to start with, and we can adjust the length as we go along, depending on how you feel in your shoulders today. So starting with the strap at your knees. Inhale as you reach the strap up to the sky. Exhale as you drop the strap behind you. Don't bend your elbows. Inhale back up. Exhale out to the front. No arching and rounding of the back. So sitting up tall. So if this is easy, then length of the strap, shorten the length of the strap. If this is tough, allow yourself more length. Inhale up. Exhale back. Deep inhales and exhales. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale front. Two more. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up, back to the front. Do one more like this. Inhale up, go back. Inhale up, exhale to the front. Head that straps aside. 2 blocks. We are going to keep that in front. And we're going to come back to our tabletop and come into a 90-90 lunge. 90-90 lunge is your ankle, knee, and hip are at 90-degree angle on both sides. If you want, and I might do this as well today, just because sometimes I like to do this so people know it's allowed to use props. So maybe padding your knee here with a little bit of a cushioning of, like, maybe use a cushion or a rolled up blanket or something, 90-degree angle between both legs. Inhale as you take both arms up to the sky. Exhale as you open twist towards the right. If your right knee is in front, you're twisting towards it. Inhale back up. Exhale from the belly button. Twist and open wide to the right. Inhale up, last time. Exhale, twist and open wide to the right. Press your right big toe to the mat to keep your balance. Last time, inhale up, listen. This time on the exhale, bring your block underneath your shoulder and reach up with your right fingers, gaze up at your right thumb. Open twist. And you can keep the block at any level, like the highest level, medium, short, doesn't matter. Reaching up, gazing up at it. 3 deep breaths here. And slowly release, switching sides. So bring that left knee down, right foot in front, 90-90 lunge. Inhale as you reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, open twist to the left. Try to twist from your belly button. Press your left toe in. Inhale back up. Exhale, open twist. Open your arms wide. Inhale back up. Exhale, open twist. Last time, reach all the way up to the sky. On the exhale, drop your right hand down on the block. Reach your left fingers up as you gaze at your left thumb. And you can keep that block at any height you want. Keep it at the highest level if you want. Medium, low, no block even. One more deep inhale. Exhale it out. And release. Coming back to your knees. Let's take a baby camel just to stretch our hips out. Fingertips back behind you at your low back. Inhale as you roll your shoulders back, half your heart. Press your hips forward so that your hips are on top of your knees and gaze up. Baby camel pose, baby Ustrasana. Deep inhales and exhales as you open your throat, maybe even gaze behind you. And slowly come back. Sit back on your heels. Tuck your chin in towards your chest just to counteract that motion of opening our throat. And come back to a tabletop. We're going to take it to a down dog. So coming back to a tabletop, spread your fingers wide, pressing those palms down. Actually, we're going to move our palms one palm print forward from where we were in tabletop. Again, keeping those fingers spread wide, like I'm going to take a pencil and trace the outline of your hands. Your index finger is kind of sort of pointing forward. Tuck your toes in. Send your hips all the way back. First and not away as you send your hips back, and then lift your knees up, hips up towards the sky, coming into a down dog. Again, you can keep a slight bend in your knees at all times in down dog. This helps you elongate your spine by tilting your pelvis up. Let's alternate our pedaling out our legs. So bend your left knee a lot. Press your right heel towards the mat. Your left thigh is pressed against your belly. And then same side. Bend your right knee a lot. Press the left heel towards the mat. Take your dog for a walk. Same side, bend your left knee, press your right heel down. Same side, bend your right knee, press your left heel down. Keep walking your dog, pedaling your legs out, activating the backs of our legs. And then find stillness in your dog. You can keep a bend in your knees. As you do this, swing the mat away to bring your chest closer to your thighs. Let your head and neck go. You don't want to put your head and neck up in down dog. Take one more deep inhale. And one more long exhale. On your next inhale, roll forward to a plank pose. Strong plank. Your fingers are still spread wide. Your hips and shoulders are coming at the same height. Press the mat away, protracting your shoulder blades. Take a deep inhale here. And then on the exhale, drop your knees towards the mat, send your hips back and lift it up, downward facing dog. You're not going to let your knees touch. It's simply kind of rippling back to a down dog. Now you're going to roll forward like the waves in an ocean, rolling out up to the shore. You're going to roll to a plank and ripple back to down dog. You're going to do this a couple of times. Inhale, lift your heels up, roll forward to a plank pose, rounding your back, rolling forward to a plank pose. Exhale, drop your knees towards the mat, send your hips back, ripple back, downward facing dog, lift your hips up. One more time, inhale, roll forward, plank pose. Exhale, ripple back, downward facing dog. And hold it here, inhale here, exhale it out. And bending both knees, look up towards your hands and step or walk between your hands. Grab opposite elbows and take ragdoll. Again, in forward fold, ragdoll, you don't want to hold your head and neck up. You can simply grab opposite elbows and hang heavy. Or another nice thing to do, especially when you're stressed, is find that occipital bone, like where your neck, you can find the ridge of your skull at the back of your neck, and simply interlace your fingers and pull your forehead down towards the mat. And maybe sway from side to side. Notice what's going on in your hamstrings and your hips. You release. Release your fingertips towards the mat and slowly round up to standing. Am I still audible? So you can hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, awesome.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, awesome. Okay, my AirPods fell down, so I was wondering if it got disconnected. Standing up tall. Spread your toes. Maybe lift them up, spread them wide, and then set them back down. Your feet are right underneath your hips. You're rolling your shoulders back and down. Inhale as you sweep both arms up to the sky. Urdhva Hastasana, palms touch. Gaze up as your thumbs reach up to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, hold it all the way down. Let your head and neck go, Uttanasana. Let your head and neck go. Grab behind your legs if you want. Inhale, half lift, slide your hands up your shins, straighten your legs, and reach the crown of the head forward, forming an L shape here. Exhale, slide your hands down, fold forward, Uttanasana, let your head and neck go. One more time, half lift, slide your hands up your shins as you reach your heart forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold again, forward fold, let your head and neck go. Last time, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift, reach the crown of the head forward, hands on your shin, L shape. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, press your feet down as you come all the way up, reach your fingertips up to the sky, upward salute. Exhale, palms come to heart center and down by your side. One more heart center salutation. Inhale, sweep both arms up, big circle, up to the sky, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold it down, let your head and neck go. Uttanasana, grab behind your legs if you want. Inhale, slide your hands up your shin as you reach the heart forward, L shape. Exhale, fold it again. Half lift, L shape, reaching forward as you're peering over the edge of a cliff. Exhale, fold it down. Last time, inhale, half lift, L shape. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to rise, press your feet down as you come all the way up, reaching your fingertips up to the sky, big circle of the arms. Exhale, palms to heart center. And down by your side. We're going to take it to a full sun salutation, but we'll take it nice and slow. Inhale, sweeping both arms up to the sky, upward salute, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold it down, Uttanasana, let your head and neck go. Inhale, half lift, L shape here. Listen, on the exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms down and take it back to a plank pose, 1 foot at a time. Finding your strong plank, cast the mat away, spreading your fingers wide. Your hips and shoulders are at the same level. Let's challenge ourselves here. Lift your right foot off the mat and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down, left foot up. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the left foot down. Drop your knees, your chin, your chest. Ashtanga Pranam. Coming all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, cobra pose. Squeeze your elbows in, shoulders back. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Lift your heart up. Exhale, forehead to mat. Last time, inhale, Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Lift your heart up. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, press yourself up into a tabletop. On the exhale, tuck your toes in, send your hips all the way back towards your heels and then lift it up, downward facing dog pose. 3 deep inhales and exhales. You can keep a slight bend in your knees to tilt your pelvis up, allowing your spine to cascade down. Keep pushing the mat away. Bring your chest close to your thighs. Inverted V shape here, getting a full body stretch. Take a deep inhale. And exhale it out. Bend your knees a lot. Look up to the top. Step or walk to the front of the mat. Inhale and half lift. Reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, palms come to heart center. And down by your side. Second time around, inhale. Big sweep of the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hinge and fold it down. Uttanasana, let your head and neck go, release. Inhale, half lift, L shape. On the exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, take it back, plank pose, 1 foot at a time. Press the mat away, making sure you're not hiking your hips up or dropping them too low. Let's try the challenge again. Lift your right foot up off the mat, hold it, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Other side, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and drop your knees, your chest, your chin. Ashtanga Pranam. Come all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, pressing the tops of the feet down. Inhale, cobra pose. Feel your heart up. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, feeling your heart up. Exhale, forehead to mat. One last time. Inhale, feel your heart up. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, slowly come up to a tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes in, send your hips back, and then lift it up. Downward facing dog pose. 3 deep inhales and exhales and downward facing dog. Bend your knees a lot. Look up to the top. Step or walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hold it down. Inhale, feet all the way up. Exhale, palms to heart center. And down by your side. If you have that mini resistance band loop, you can bring it. We're going to do our balancing pose here. So shake it out. So you're going to loop the band underneath the arch of your feet and stand on it. You're waiting for Dirk? Yes. Okay. Dirk is here. So you're standing on your feet, band across the arch, across your feet. You're going to press the band with your left foot and lift your right knee up. Hold it here. Breathe. Building our hip flexor strength and our balance. You just took 5 deep breaths there. And then you're going to root down with your right foot and bring your left knee up. Hold it here. So the trick is to fix your gaze at a point that's not moving. How did those hip flexors feel? Good? Okay. Should we try it one more time? Okay, awesome. Let's do it one more time. So press your band down with your left foot and bring your right knee up and hold it. If you don't have a band, you can do this just without a band. Just your balance and working the hip flexor without resistance. And we're going to do it on the other side. Root down with your right foot, bring your left knee up. Take it out. We're simply going to come back to a tabletop, to a down dog. And take our knees down, come to a child's pose. Take those arms out, forehead on the mat or on a block. Again, feeling that heaviness of your body, sinking down into the mat. Feeling the heaviness of your forehead. Making that deep round bowl indentation on the mat. Your shoulders sinking heavily down. Your hips sinking towards your heels. And slowly come up, roll forward, drop your hips down, coming into Sphinx pose. So your elbows are underneath your shoulders, your forearms are parallel to each other. Kind of isometrically, hold your chest through between your upper arms and keep your neck neutral, which means you're gazing slightly in front of you. You're not gazing down or looking up, keeping your neck neutral here. Keep pressing the forearms into the mat. shoulders drop away from your ears. Long neck. Sphinx pose. It's great to strengthen your low back. If this is like too much for you, you can move your elbows a little bit forward so that you're resting more on your belly. If this is easy, then you can come into seal pose. But if you want to go ahead and stay here, you can do that. To come into seal pose, fingertips reach towards the corners of the mat, diagonally away from you, and lift up a little more away from your belly, peeling a little more of your belly away from the mat. Hold it here, coming into seal pose. And slowly release, coming all the way down. Wiggle your hips out. Bringing your forearm parallel again. Move your right forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Reach back with your left hand, grabbing a hold of that left foot for a quad stretch. So you're going to bring that heel towards your bum. Go as far as you can, getting a nice stretch. Keep both hips pressed towards the mat, so you're not lifting up towards the left, lifting your left hip up, keeping both hips pressed into the mat. You're going to press the left heel towards your left bum, feeling the nice stretch in your left quad muscle. Deep breaths here. Half frog pose, Ardha Briksasana. And release. Let's go over to the other side. Left forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Reach back with your right hand, pressing the right heel to your right bum. And release. Slowly pick yourself up. Send your hips back. Cross your ankles and send your legs out. One more time, centering yourself on the mat, coming into that 90-90 switches. Feet drop, knees drop from side to side. And let's simply do a core exercise before we come down. So, feet on the mat. Roll your shoulders back. You're going to reach your arms forward. Round your back, chin to chest. You're going to slowly place one vertebrae at a time on the mat. And just before your shoulder blades hit the mat, you're going to stop there in a hollow hold. From here, you're going to reach your feet out like a banana shape. If you want, even you can take your arms behind you and hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Not as easy as it looks. Keep your low back pressed. Bring your band if you have it. And we're going to do some banded hip bridges before we take our final 2 stretches. So band right above your knees. We're going to take some Setubandhasana hip bridges, pressing against the band. So graze the backs of your heels with your longest finger. Feet are hip distance apart. Make sure you have some resistance on the band. And take a deep inhale. Exhale, press your hips up, squeezing the band out. Inhale, hips back down. Exhale, press your hips up, keeping your core tight. Inhale, back down. Exhale, hips up, core tight, straight line, knees, hips, shoulders. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Press the band out. Inhale, down. Exhale, up, and this time hold it up. Don't move. Keep pulsing the band out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it pressed out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly release one vertebrae at a time. Tailbone comes down last. Take that band. Go ahead and set it aside. And bring your strap, the strap that we use for the shoulder flossing. And keep it close by for a hamstring stretcher. So you can keep that left foot planted on the mat or extend the left leg out, your choice. You're going to bring your right knee into your chest and give it a tight, tight squeeze. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, curl it in knee to nose, nose to knee. Inhale, back down. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, back down. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, back down. Listen. Now you're going to grab behind your thigh. So release your shin. Grab behind your thigh. But you're going to keep the thigh pressed to your belly. Go ahead and press that, lift that right leg up and press the heel towards the ceiling. And bend it back. Inhale, press the heel up to the ceiling. Exhale, bend. Inhale, up. We're flossing our hamstrings. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Now take that strap. Allow your thigh to disconnect from your belly. Loop the strap in the arch of your foot and lift the leg up using your strap. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Relax down towards the mat. You don't have to reach for your leg, reach for your foot or the strap. So allow yourself enough length in the strap. Keep pressing your heel up towards the ceiling. You'll feel a nice deep stretch in your hamstring. With each inhale, allowing that knee to straighten a little bit more. And with each exhale, allowing that leg to fall towards your face. Don't pull at it. Just let gravity do its work. And slowly release. Bring that left foot on the mat if it was not there already. So right ankle on top of your left foot. Press the right knee away from you using your right hand. And you can just stay here if this is a nice, good, deep feeling, deep stretch feeling. If you want more, figure 4 stretch, supine pigeon. You can bring that left knee in towards you. Keep that, pressing that right knee out, using your strength. Using your muscle strength. Keep bringing that left knee in, but keep your low back pressed against the mat. Don't arch your back. If I were to take my fingers and slide it underneath your back, I shouldn't be able to get anywhere at all. Breathe into that nice deep stretch that you feel in the right outer hip. Release. Releasing the left foot on the mat, slide your right leg over your left leg like you're a lady sitting in a chair. We're going to do something different today before we take the supine stretch. So grab your right knee with your fingers and bring it in towards your chest. Notice how this feels. Be a different type of stretch in your hip. Think like a variation of supine pigeon. And drop your left foot down. Use your left fingers to bring both knees over to the left. Reach your right arm out, gaze to the right. Supine twist. Variation of a supine twist. We are all very partial towards a supine twist. So if you have a different variation that you prefer, go ahead and take it. Supine twist, but generally to stretch your lumbar spine. So we did a thoracic spine rotation when we did the thread the needle in tabletop. Now we are doing a supine twist for a lumbar spine twist. And go ahead and come back to center. Release both feet down on the mat. Keep that right foot planted on the mat or extend the right leg out. Your choice, doesn't matter which one you do. Hug your left knee in towards your chest. Belly button to spine, belly button to or thigh to belly button. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, loosen knee, concentrate and round it up. Inhale back down. Exhale, concentrate. Inhale, head and shoulders down. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale back down. And go ahead and take your fingertips, grab behind your thigh. Your thigh is still pressed against your belly. We're going to do that hamstring flossing thing. So extend that leg, press that heel towards the ceiling, and bend it again. Inhale up, plus. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Grab that strap on the arch of your foot. Allow your thigh to peel away from your belly now and extend that leg up towards the sky. Press that heel towards the sky. The more you press the heel towards the sky and flex the toes towards your shin, towards your face, your shin, the deeper the stretch in the back of the leg. Allow each inhale and exhale to relax you more into the pose. Allow that leg to fall towards your face naturally. And release the strap, set it aside. Plant your right foot on the mat. Left heel on top of your left ankle on top of your right knee. Pass that left knee away from you using your left hand. And if you stayed here on the other side, go ahead and stay here on this side. If you pull your right knee in towards you, you can do that on this side also. Fingertips behind your thigh, interlace behind your thigh or over your shin. Pressing your low back into the mat. Deep inhales and exhales. Notice the stretch in your outer thigh on the left. Keeping those shoulders relaxed. And drop that right foot down. Slide your left leg over your right leg, squeezing your thighs together like you're a lady sitting in a chair with your legs crossed. And grab your left knee now and bring it in towards your chest. Kind of a different type of like outer hip stretch. So I feel there's a lot on this side. On the other side, I did not feel it that much. Maybe I'm a little bit tighter on this side. And release that right foot back down. Use your right fingers to bring both knees over to the right. Extend your left arm out, gaze to the left. And slowly come back to center. Unravel your legs. Extend your legs out, taking up space on your mat. Coming into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Allow your body to relax. Take your arms wide, palms facing up. If you want to, If you're feeling chilly or cold, go ahead and bundle up if you want, or place that blanket on top of you. Close your eyes. Soften your breath. Soften your body. Noticing each and every part of the body that is sinking into the mat. Just for the last few minutes, still staying with your breath, staying with your body. Notice the heaviness of your legs. Notice the heaviness of your hips. Your bum making a deep indentation on the mat. Notice your back resting heavily on the mat, sinking deeper and deeper. Notice the weight of both your arms, the soft air between your fingers. Notice the weight of your shoulders on the mat. Notice the deep bowl that your skull makes as it sinks into the mat. Softening every crease in your forehead. Sinking deeper and deeper, so much so that you feel like you're floating on a pillow of clouds. Swallow at the back of your throat. And then take a deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth side out. Bringing movement to your body in any way you want, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, maybe rolling your ankles out, rolling your wrists out. And when you're ready, go ahead and reach your arms overhead. Bring your legs together, squeeze those ankles and point those toes, taking a good morning stretch. Reach, 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 reach. And then roll over to your favorite side, taking a fetal position in one side. Think of something that you're grateful for today. I'm grateful that Venki took my mom to cast her vote in her first presidential election. Using your top arm, press yourself up into a tall seat. Let me pause the recording. Unmute yourself if you want